English, the same college algebra. All those classes are the same, so you're automatically getting $2,000 or $3,000 discount that way just by coming to DCB for the first couple of years.
Which is awesome.
It is awesome. The last 2 years we've given up well over. Let's see, trying to think here. We've given up well over $125,000 in scholarship money. If you count our waivers and other institutional aid, we probably gave up well over $200,000 last year in aid for our DCB students,
which is amazing. Obviously, that's a lot of money. That's nothing to sneeze at, and that's given a lot of different students the chance to come to this. And it's an awesome college.
It is. I'm not from this area originally. I'm from Michigan. I'd never really been up here. I saw it on the map. It looked kind of cool because it was so far this far north and that. And I came up here, and it is really a neat little college. You know, when people come up here and visit the place, they always remark about the pine trees and the campus and that, and then of course the Turtle Mountains behind it, and that it's really a cool place, I think, to go to school at.
And I think I can't imagine that many students after they leave here couldn't envision coming back, and maybe not retiring here, but always come back for a visit because of the scenery and because it is such a beautiful place and a great college again.
Yeah, and another reason obviously is the people at DCB. They're all great people. They work very hard. They'll bend over backwards to help out students if they have an extra issue, need some help academically, need some help socially. The school will do everything they can to help them out, and there's a lot of great relationships that have been built over the years at DCB between students and staff and faculty.
Which was another thing we mentioned last week was the smaller class size gives the students more direct access to those teachers, so it can actually be more of a one-on-one camaraderie between the student and the teacher. Yeah,
I always tell people the story. I started out my academic career at Eastern Michigan University, and I was in a government class of 500 students, which is about 2/3 of the enrollment of DCB total. And the teacher didn't know my name. I had to look up my test score and my ID number. It's nice to be at a college where the people know you and they can come in on a Monday morning and say, hey Sally, good volleyball game Saturday.
Right.
They go to the games, they know the people, they know the events, and it's just great that everybody knows everybody.
You grew up in a smaller town in southern Michigan, in that area, and I'm from the south part of the state here, and one of those things was, you said a 500-person class. For one class, that number more than doubled my total school size. Where I grew up in, so
yeah, it was a unique experience coming from a little farm boy or a farm boy from a little town in central Michigan or southern Michigan to go to Eastern. And like I said, I transferred to a small college about the same size as DCB, and I tell you what, I enjoyed my time there a heck of a lot more.
I can't imagine why you wouldn't have. What are some of the different scholarships that they have available there at DCB?
Well, the first thing I want to talk about is what we call our Berge Scholarship, which is a Bottineau County scholarship. It's something that we've tried to do a good job of getting out in the community. Maybe we haven't done as good a job as we have in the past, but that's why we're doing this, to talk a little bit more about it. The Berge Scholarship automatically gives any resident of Bottineau County that attends DCB full-time $2,500 a year to go to school there. And, with our tuition being $4,000 for a full-time student, that's over 60% of your tuition gets cut off right now by that Berge Scholarship. There's no minimum GPA requirement, no minimum ACT or SAT requirement. Any resident of Bottineau County qualifies for that scholarship.
So it's for all residents then?
All residents.
Perfect.
What's nice is that, there's also a couple of districts, Dunseith, Mohall, and Towner as well. They have half of their districts is in Bottineau County. Any of those students down there that live in Bottineau County, they would qualify for the scholarship. Obviously, Newburgh, West Hope, Bottineau High School, those kids all qualify for the Berge. Non-traditional students that have lived in Bottineau County, even if they haven't graduated from a Bottineau County high school, if they've lived here for at least a year, they qualify for North Dakota residency, they would qualify for the Berge.
That's very cool. And you said over like 60% off of the yearly tuition to go.
Yeah, tuition and fees, 60% off of that. To me, that's a pretty neat, nice little deal.
I can't imagine why anybody would balk at the chance to at least try for it.
Yeah, basically there's an application process for it, but pretty much there's no really criteria except for the fact that you have to be a Bottineau County resident. So you do have to do a little bit of paperwork in terms of filling out an application, but once you do that, you qualify for it.
Can you fill out online also?
That is coming pretty quickly here. We're a little behind the times here at DCB in some of our aspects, but I know we've got some people that are working very hard on getting that scholarship application put together, and hopefully within the next month or so it'll be up and going. Right now you'd have to call and we'd have to email you a paper copy or stop by our office and get a copy.
But there's always that hope in the future it's going to happen.
Oh, it'll definitely happen. It's almost done now. It might be done within the next couple of weeks or so, but it's going to be there.
Okay. What other types of scholarships are there?
Well, we have foundation alumni scholarships, which are academically based scholarships, foundation scholarships, or scholarships that we offer freshmen, alumni for returning students. The freshman scholarships, the foundation can range anywhere between $500 and $2,000 a year, which is not a bad deal. And then we've also got some other designated scholarships that go out in the area, and then people that have donated money to our foundation have scholarships in their name. And there's lots of money available if you just ask for it.
Okay, so we talked scholarships. Other types of financial aid available as well?
Well, yeah, we offer everything that any other college does. Federal aid based on the results of your FAFSA, Pell Grant money, SCOG money, and anything that you hear the word scholarship, grant, or waiver on is money that you never have to pay back. Now, we also offer student loans, things of that aspect, and with very low interest rates. We can make it pretty affordable to attend Dakota College at Bottineau if you're looking to get an education.
I've been out of the college game for a few years now. You mentioned FAFSA. I'm not familiar with that. What is it?
Yeah, I'm sorry. FAFSA stands for Free Application for Federal Student Aid. Basically, usually you can get it from your guidance counselor. You can also get on the line at FAFSA, FAFSA.gov, and fill that out. It doesn't cost anybody anything. You just designate what colleges you want. You have to use yourself and your parents if they claim you as a dependent. They have to use their tax forms and things like that. But you fill all that out within about a week or so. You get the results back, and then DCB takes those results and offers you what financial aid we can offer you based on those results.
Okay. School year almost done. I know it's coming up on May soon. Is there a deadline for that, for the FAFSA?
Well, priority deadline's April 15th, so that's coming up pretty soon. In terms of actually, it's not, but if you want to get absolutely every single penny that you can get, then you need to get that FAFSA filed by April 15th. But you can file it after that as well, and you still will get a pretty nice award package out of it. You just may not get everything you're absolutely entitled to.
Okay, which still... again, as we've talked about, the most money that you can get is always the best money that you can get, right?
Oh, yeah. Anytime you can get some cash, that makes things a lot easier.
Dan, anything else you want to add about scholarships and financial availability?
No, I don't think so. I think DCB is a great college, like I said, to begin your career. It's very affordable with our scholarship and grant and loan program. I think we can make it affordable for anybody. And as I said, to me, it's a no-brainer. Why would you go somewhere else, start automatically paying $2,000 or $3,000 more for the same 2 years of curriculum that you're going to get at DCB? And with a combination of the people and the way the college is and the way that they work with everybody, I just think it's a great place to start your education at.
And for those people who might think that, well, you get to a more expensive college, obviously the quality of teaching is better. No, that's not it at all. We have some top-notch teachers here and professors. Yeah, we do.
Yeah, and top-notch students as well. We've had several students that have went on to the University of North Dakota engineering program. We have a great pre-engineering program. We have a lot of great pre-professional programs. We obviously we have our wildlife programs being the North Dakota School of Forestry as we began, but we have teachers here. Chuck Lura is a recognized biology science teacher. Angie Bartholomew, recognized science. Larry Brooks, Ken Cabarly. I mean, we've got a lot of great teachers that are recognized to be great teachers. And what's nice about a community college, our teachers are teachers. When you go to a 4-year college, those teachers are mostly involved in research, and their teaching assistants are the ones that actually teach the class. But at DCB, our teachers teach the class.
Top-notch teachers, top-notch facility, too. And top-notch students, like you said.
It's a great place to begin your career at, I believe.
All right. We'd love to talk about it and get that message out there. In fact, we'll do this on Wednesdays now. So
sounds like a winner.
All right, Dan, I appreciate your time today. Give me some skin there, buddy.
Appreciate it.
Great to meet you, buddy. 8:38 now. It's Sunny 101.